Investment Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First and second here, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. The run scores from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
How on earth did that run score? The ball was in the dirt, but it was still pretty close for the catcher, Boo. Incredible base running effort.
Ball to strike. High chopper to third. Garcia fires to second for one, and a run scores on the double play.
Up next is the Orioles.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is out of here. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the lead.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-4.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
This could end it. In the air on the infield, Pasquantino should have this one. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It sails up onto the train tracks and out of here. Gone, a home run. He made him pay for that one. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Alvarez scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. It's 6-1. In the air to left center. Loperfido on his way in. And that'll do it.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees.
Put it all on the line, definition of divine. Yeah, all I do is win, 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 win.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Yankees.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Runner around third, fires it to the plate. Safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. All loaded up. Here's Stanton now. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground at first. Base hit. One run in already. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to...
In the air, left field. Martin turns to the right on the move and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 4-zip.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good. So hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What a life.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 3-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
He gets some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left field. Base hit into the outfield. Relay throw home, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 3-1.
Jonathan Aranda.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A soaring shot to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jansen is just one strike away. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1-1 now. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to...
No outs. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept it.
3-1 is on the way. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Contreras headed home. Here's the throw.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty...
Payoff pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat, and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire. Should let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Going. Gone. muscle to center field, and they add on. It's 7-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The Angels down to their final strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Texas Rangers.
Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Well off the plate.
The 3-1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And that one hammered. Going. Gone. And they cut into the lead.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Got him. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 2 on, 1 out. Runner takes off. Base hit! Runner from third comes across. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. And they're up by 3.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball. Mydroff tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Manager out of the dugout.
Works out.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. Raging back towards the wall. He brought it back. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.